On Primetime, it's a night of cocktails and choreography. The Palmetto Ballet Theater is presenting a one-act showcase where dancers step into the role of choreographers. The community is invited to experience the creativity of ballet through the artists themselves. So joining us in the studio, Brianna Taylor-Kelly, who's the artistic director, as well as Isabella Fernandes, who is a soloist. So thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, this sounds like a fantastic event. And let us know first and foremost when it's happening. And it sounds like a little bit of a departure, perhaps, from what people might expect in a typical ballet performance.
That's right.
Absolutely.
So our performance is January 31st. We'll have our cocktail hour at 6 p.m. and then our performance at 7 p.m. What's really cool about this particular performance is that our dancers get to express their artistry and their creativity through their own choreography.
Oh, that's great. All right, so these are performances that they've pretty much drawn up themselves.
That's right.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
That's got to be a great experience to show that part of, all of your creativity, bringing it to the table.
Yeah, as dancers in a company, you're not often given the chance to create something for yourself that's put on a stage with a company. You may get the chance to teach for a school and put something up for that, but you never really get the chance to work with professionals. So it's really a wonderful experience and opportunity that Brianna has created for all of the dancers in the company who have an interest to try something new.
All right,
Which is really great.
Okay, so give us an idea of perhaps the performance that you're going to do and what was your inspiration?
Yeah, so this actually started out of really nothing. I was inspired by 3 of my students in class. We were just messing around with some little phrases and they fell in love with it and they asked to make something more of it, and Brianna just decided to trust me to run with it, and I've taken inspiration through all of the things I've been through my life and the losses, the hardships, what dance has taught me, and how we can grow from the people around us.
All right, if you don't mind my asking, what were those 3 words?
Ooh, so my piece is called Requiem and Rebirth.
Okay, excellent. Well, that sounds like it's going to be fantastic. And can't wait to see, what you bring to the table. And really, here we're seeing some video of at least some of the rehearsals and performances. And so how many dancers do you have in the company?
We have, I believe, 14 right
Okay.
now. So we're rather small, but that makes us intimate and unique. And these dancers, it has been a pleasure and a joy working with them. They just work so perfectly together in such beautiful harmony. So I'm just really excited to see all of their works and the outcome of all of that on next Saturday.
Oh, it's going to be fantastic. Now, is this the first time that you've done anything quite like this?
Pretty much. Issa has done choreography for me in the past for our studio series, which was actually our first ever Palmetto Ballet Theater performance. And actually, for cocktails and choreography, she'll be showcasing only one piece, but you'll get to see her full ballet that she has created. That's March 7th, so that's for a different time.
Yeah.
But so yes and no.
Okay, all right. And how many events typically will you have through the year? Do you have other performances as well throughout the year?
We do. So we had our first performance was in October. We had a few shows in October, and we had our most recent performance that we did was Clara's Winter Wonderland.
Oh,
that was
excellent.
in December. And yeah, that one was so much fun. We had a blast with it. And then we have Cocktails and Choreography, January 31st. And then A Night of Passion and Elegance is March 7th. And then we'll be doing a few other community outreach works after March as well. So we'll still be around doing some stuff.
That's great. And so Palmetto Ballet Theater, it's kind of gaining some steam, after launching, and hopefully we'll continue to see like the numbers grow and whatnot, and see what you guys have to offer.
Absolutely. We've enjoyed it, and it's wonderful to have a creative space that is a safe space for these dancers too. So it's just been a joy and my pleasure to, work with these dancers and to give back to the community as well.
Outstanding. Well, best of luck with the event, and let's give the details as to when this is happening. We said it is January the 31st, cocktail hour at 6 p.m. The performance at 7, and that location right there, 914 Pulaski Street. Tickets on sale right now for $25. Cocktails and choreography with the Palmetto Ballet Theater. Thank you both so much, and again, best of luck.
Thank you.
You bet. We'll be back with more prime time after the break.
Temperatures are dropping.